Alright, we're back and we're playing Pokemon, and I've hit the recording button so we can actually talk about the stuff that I've done.
Yep.
So, I've been doing a little bit of off-camera quote-unquote grinding. The amount of people that loved our stupid growth nonsense.
You wanted to level up plants.
Yeah, it kind of caught me by surprise how many people were that down with the joke. To the point where Bellsprout is now a proper emote on my Twitch channel. So we're gonna level Plant back up. I can live without the Bulbasaur. I also caught. Let's see. Why don't you kick?
Ivysaur now.
Why don't you kick Geodude out of the party?
Oh, okay.
Let's remove Geodude from the party. So you probably want to re-add Eevee.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bellsprout evolves at 21. Okay.
Eevee should go in spot number 1.
Yeah,
but
so
what we do
you
is
can
we
move the
place
party
it
around.
and then.
So let's take a look at the party for a second. So Eevee, you want to put Racketeer in number 2 because that's the moneymaker. I'll hold on to Plant. So my Pokemon are Racketeer. I like Racketeer. Sparklebirb, and Plant. I also like Spoondini. I don't know, it's tough.
But now the problem is Spoondini won't be able to evolve unless we trade with someone.
Yeah, we gotta find somebody that's willing to trade with us. And then trade back. Which I think we've got a couple of people hanging out in chat that could trade with us. So why don't you exile Spoondini for somebody that you want to use?
Okay.
And we'll do 3, because I'll do Racketeer, Plant, and Sparklebirb, and you can have...
Eevee, Vulpix, and someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, I'll have to find someone
else.
else.
Actually, for the meantime, you want to just add the Magikarp?
Oh, Magikarp because of the flopping on the ground?
No, well,
or,
and it's also
Gyarados.
1 level.
One
Yeah.
level away?
Yeah.
And then we also do have Ekans. So add to party. Ding. Do you want him to be following you? Or me,
well,
or
you
do
can
want...
set the Pokemon to follow us around behind. It doesn't matter on the order. So why don't you just press A, go to Fish, and do... Oh, never mind. You have to do this from the party menu.
Okay.
As opposed to the box. The other thing we can do is we can actually send a bunch of the Pokemon to Professor Oak, and it'll give us something, if you want to do that.
Well, you probably want to do that with the multiple Vulpixes and Rattatas.
Because I haven't actually seen what that does yet. I was holding off. I've just been catching a bunch of these to...
Don't get rid of the male Vulpix, though.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling it's special.
So let's just send this one to Professor.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, which one's the... So, this one's the male one.
Mm-hmm. Just because I believe they are very rare.
Okay. And then I'm gonna send the many Rattata that I was catching. The reason why I caught so many Rattata... Okay, let's get rid of this Pidgeotto.
Wait, are you sure that's the right Pidgeotto?
Yeah, because it's not Sparklebirb.
Mm-hmm.
That's Sparklebirb. And we could get rid of the original Pidgey. And do we get rid of Pudgy? We could probably live without getting rid of Pudgy.
He actually spent the time to name Pudgy.
It's true. Are there any other major dupes that we've got lying around?
Well, there's 2 Beedrills. We only need 1.
Yeah. 4 and 3.
Well, which one's the small one? Which one's the large one?
I don't remember. We'll think about that later.
Okay.
I think. Let's just send this lot.
Okay.
Send. Yes. There we go. We get a message back from the professor. Thanks for sending along those Pokemon. They will help a good deal with my research. Would you look at this? You sent me 10 Rattata. That's it. I think you've earned some candy for all your help getting me Pokemon to study. Candies make your Pokemon stronger, so use them on a Pokemon you'd like to train well. So we get Quick Candy XL, and Quick Candy Ls. You sent me 20 Pokemon so far. You're a great aid to my work, Shell. Keep sending me more Pokemon. Okay, so I guess we just get candies, which raise like EVs or IVs, or I don't even know. We'll deal with it later. I will probably, no, that's settings.
Okay.
I'll probably go through and do some more quote-unquote grinding between sessions. Oh, you're just gonna start the day off by...
Well, you did catch...
Oh, I did catch
Jigglypuff?
well,
Did we
I
already read
evolved
Jigglypuff?
I evolved the Abra. I caught the Abra and evolved the Abra. That's the only ones that we haven't read
Okay.
lore for.
Sleeps 18 hours a day. If it senses danger, it will teleport itself to safety, even as it sleeps.
Those eyes aren't actually eyes. Some jerk with a marker drew them on its face a long time ago.
Okay, and then we have Kadabra. Many odd things happen if this Pokemon is close by. For example, it makes clocks run backwards.
Bed Bath & Beyonds have banned all Kadabras from entering their store for the massive amount of spoon damage.
Okay.
Alright. Well, shall we? Let's go adventuring. Go down.
Yay. Oh,
We don't have a Luron.
you
Everything
need to
is
add
good.
yourself as well.
What was that?
You need to add yourself.
Oh, right. I forgot. I actually have to play the game. Hello. We should get the Pokemon to follow us around. Yeah, so...
Let's have him follow.
I mean, do you really want to let that cat out of the bag yet? No. Let's leave that for a bit.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I guess you might as well bring on Sparklebirb. So, I... take out a Pokeball.
Yeah, okay.
While I was grinding, there was just a random Pidgey that was sparkly. And I was like, okay. You just replaced
Well, what about
Sparklebirb
you?
with Plant. I don't know.
Okay. Take out a Pokeball. Wait, do you have to do it?
I don't entirely know which one follows me. Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, so a random Pidgey, it looked like a totally normal colored Pidgey, had like sparkles around it. I'm like, oh, I should probably catch that. It was a sparkly Pidgey, so I guess first sparkly Pokemon I will ever have,
Shiny.
or shiny, sorry,
They're called shinies.
is a Pidgeotto Pidgeot, and that's okay. I actually really like them.
So, is it going to be more golden?
Can you teach it? Question: can you teach it Payday?
Why?
It's golden.
Well, I want to see what its final form looks like. Also, we have all our
no.
Pokemon
Just teach
have
it Payday
Pidgey.
anyway. It's a normal type, so it'll do more damage with Payday. Come on, teach it.
Normal? I thought it was flying.
In normal flying.
Normal flying.
But yeah, shinies are much easier to get in this game than any of the other ones, which is awesome. There's a shortcut to take Pokemon with you. Hover over them and press plus. Cool. Can I see? Because I want to see if
I sort of don't like it following me because it is so massive. What's gonna happen when you get that Onix you want?
It'll be big, and then we'll ride it.
Ah, well, the writing part's okay, but...
Okay, well, let's not have it follow us. Let's have it fish. Okay, so I wanted to check. I want to teach it Payday, if we can.
But then that means that
Then I'll
Pikachu
get rid of Racketeer.
Oh,
Why not? Okay.
he doesn't want to show off.
Yeah, Eevee can learn, but Sparklebirb cannot.
Nope. Oh.
Racketeer can learn that. Racketeer can learn Seismic Toss. Multiple characters can learn Dig. Well. I guess we'll just keep Racketeer for a while. But yeah, it'd be great if Sparklebirb could learn Payday, because then I just
Checking all the plans.
exile
Checking all the plans.
Racketeer in favor of Sparklebirb. Oh.
Yep, you need to add yourself again.
I mean, I think I'm in the game. There I am. Okay. And why Pokemon's on my shoulder? Let me know with its tail when there's an item on the ground. Yeah, so if Eevee's tail starts twitching...
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind
yeah,
then.
it might be kind of hard to tell. You have to pick things up.
You found
I am
it. Oh.
actually non-functional. The best I can do is run weirdly around the world and help make Pokemon battles extra unfair as opposed to grossly unfair.
I have all these songs memorized.
I got it. Who is leaving all this junk on the ground? Do
You
people
found
just
a
like
lure.
do people just like drop it and
Well-
then other people are like, "Nope, that's not mine."
Well, it's one of those things where the items probably look vastly different than, well, the Pokeballs that they are displayed as. But to us,
Yeah.
they still show up as Pokeballs, even though they're not Pokeballs. Also, Pokeballs are really tiny in comparison. Those
Well,
are just massive.
I mean, physics is a thing. Or is not a thing in this universe. I mean, we're jamming giant things into Pokeballs to begin with.
The lighting's not great in the underground path. People drop a lot of things down there, I hear. Yes.
Are you people blind? It was pretty bright down there. I do have to say, I love how this game looks. More so than any of the other Pokemon games, this game looks lovely. I hope they keep their thing where you can actually see the Pokemon wandering around in the grass, too.
I'm just looking around. I suppose, do you want to battle people?
Hello, sir. I would like to steal your money. I've never seen you around. Are you good?
Good? As in, virtuous and kind? Why, yes, I am good.
No, I mean good to eat. Yeah. A man gets lonely on the sea and equally hungry.
Sailor Elijah. Okay.
But we're not on the sea. Doesn't matter. The boat is in my heart.
Tentacool. Okay, right. Now, do you want me to do something subpar?
You should probably do Swift. We really should be fleecing all of these people. I mean, truly what you should do is teach Eevee Payday as well. So we can be making mad bucks from everyone we run into.
Well, you'll be able to use Payday.
Yeah, but we'd make so much more if you joined me in this. Come, Shell. Let us together make money.
I don't like wasting moves on that.
It's not wasting moves, though. It's the most productive move in the game. There's no way to farm money in Pokemon games, and usually you have a lot, but we could have so much more. You're too good. See?
Yeah.
See? Come on, Shell.
Well, there's
Learn
like
Payday.
an extra 50
Just teach
coins.
yourself Payday. Let's see how this goes. No, I just want to see what happens when we're both using Payday relentlessly. I wish to destroy our enemies and take their wallets even more so.
What just happened? I just thought nothing ran into me.
We bumped into a Pidgey.
Pidgey. Okay. Well, let's see what's around. So there's a guy oh, well, there's an item over here. Paralyze heal. Anything in the bush? Nope, nothing in the bush. Well, there's a lot of campers.
Please, Shell.
Well, so
Please.
do you want to go north
You're
or
hurting
do you
my
want to go
wallet
south?
here.
What
Oh, we must be the robber barons of the
Side
Kanto
up.
region.
What happens if I step between these two? Will they both challenge us?
Please teach Eevee Payday. No. Who's there? Quit listening in on us.
Oh, well, are they gonna challenge us to a double battle?
Yes. No.
No.
Doesn't look like it.
Really? Camper
Please.
Ricky.
Shell. Money.
Sandshrew.
Payday. Must. Payday. It'll do just about as much damage as Swift, and it will make us money per hit.
I should just use Swift, right?
Payday.
Hey, you're a Swifter that time.
Well, my Pikachu is catching up in levels.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's part of the reason why Pikachu is still in the team.
All right. And does he have any? Oh, an
Yeah,
Nidoran.
he's got a second Pokemon.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, we were bopping by the store today, and you were still pondering over whether or not you wanted to get the Pokeball with Mew in it. But it's $50.
Yeah, it's $50 to get the little Pokeball controller. If it was useful for other controllers, I'd consider it, or like for other games. I just can't win.
Wait, you're really just gonna force this on me?
Yes. We must make money together. And it does about as much damage as Swift anyway.
I just think it's such a waste.
No, it's not a waste. It's
I would never have it on a Pokemon in my
It's
team.
the opposite of waste. Yeah, it actually does the same amount of damage as Swift. I mean, it doesn't have the accuracy. But, okay, so it does slightly less damage than Swift.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I mean, we could also get rid of, like, Double Kick or Sizzly Slide.
But those are the moves that I use against...
And they're grossly overpowered.
Yes, but they're awesome.
I'm getting rid of Double Kick. We don't need it.
Okay.
You don't need it.
Then what's the point of having Swift?
It never misses, and it does slightly more damage than Payday, so if you actually need to use a normal move that does damage.
No,
anyway,
that's true.
now let's beat this girl up and take all of her money.
Excuse me, this is a private conversation.
Okay, now if we just
Picnicker Nancy.
If we just
I
relentlessly...
still say Pinnaker in my head.
Oh, Pinnaker?
When I was a kid, I always read it as Pinnaker. You know, when I was 7 years old?
Really?
Yeah.
That is really close to,
Fine, Payday.
some other things. Payday! It is payday. Oh, this is a glorious day. Together we will make so much money. And look! It does a decent amount of damage.
It does dismal amounts of damage.
Oh, that's because I'm hitting them with the Pikachu.
Hey, at least we don't... with Eevee's animation for it, Eevee is just like, eh. Whereas...
But also, like...
Apparently that's super effective.
It is, but
But
you're,
not much.
like, 10 levels higher.
I am over...
Like, this is part of the reason why I'm insisting on Payday. Because, like, at least this way our enemies have a chance to hit us occasionally. Like, I guess it's still negative honor because we're fleecing them for money instead of fighting properly.
I suppose we'll be filthy rich. We'll be able to afford all of those special stones for evolving Pokemon.
And an endless amount of lures! And then Great Balls in which to capitalize upon said lures. You're level 26, this is ridiculous. I liked it better when the EXP share was an item
Jigglypuff.
that you would give to a Pokemon on your team. Because they really haven't balanced this game. I almost feel like it would be better, maybe, if they did away with the individual Pokemon levels at this point and just did like a trainer level.
Oh.
And that way, like, you
But
could
then-
almost keep it more locked down so all of the trainers are about the same level as you.
How would evolutions happen then?
I still think evolutions should be, like, item-based or, like, battle participation-based. Like, see, you still one-shot the Jigglypuff. It's just the question of how hard did you one-shot the Jigglypuff, and how much money you made out of it afterwards.
Well, let's see how much money we made. We used an awful lot of Payday this time around. I hate losing. We got 300. And you picked up 400.
We got more money from fleecing than they did to just give it to us.
Then for the original amount. Okay, fine. We're gonna roll in money.
We're going to be so
Ill-earned money.
rich. Now let's go beat up this old man for more money. Look at him, he looks wealthy.
A guard spec.
Not. That's, I believe, one of the, like, temp use items that increases, like... Aha! I'll battle you like a gentleman. And I'll battle you like a common crook!
Will he So, will he have a Persian or something on him? He looks the type.
Probably Meowth, maybe.
Gentleman Edward.
Oh, he's got an Eevee.
Edward sent out an Eevee! Wait!
It is the false one! It is the betrayer! Beat it up and steal all of its money!
Look at that Eevee. That Eevee has brown eyes.
It looks wrong!
I think my
Burn
Eevee
it!
has purple eyes. Did they just make the player character Eevee have purple eyes?
I don't know,
Because
actually.
look at that. That's definitely brown. Okay. Great.
I don't know if they're gonna give us a close-up of your Eevee. I think it's really focused on my Pikachu.
No. During Payday, you'll see my
Okay.
Eevee. The opposing Eevees can attack. All right. Eevee, use Payday. See, it's like a purple.
It's a little lighter, yeah.
Not lighter. It's more like a plum.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you for your money.
Coins were scattered everywhere. Eevee fainted.
Your Eevee was weak nonsense. I don't know if it's based on damage we do or how many times we use it. Ah, super annoying and frustrating.
Got 1,920, and you picked up an extra 200. Okay, 3 more balls. Yeah.
Aha!
You see, Eevee has beautiful, beautiful plum-colored
Yeah,
eyes.
they are definitely
They're
more of a plum.
So beautiful. Oh, you know what time it is. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Pokey, pokey. Yeah, you're adorable, aren't you? Yes, you are, and you have a little pooch. Your cheek. Can't seem to get the right poking position. It really doesn't want to do it. Oh well. Because if you poke their cheeks, it's like a little bit of a... Woo! Hear that noise?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, you're just so happy. Yes, you are. Okay. But that was just to show the Eevee's eye color compared to opponents.
Yes,
Eevee
we have
eye
had our
color.
Pokemon cuddles. Now it is time to go put Team Rocket to shame. They steal Pokemon. I steal the wealth of the world.
You found a super potion. Anything in here? Go.
Nope.
Poor Magikarp.
Hey, at some point Magikarp will be level 20. And then we'll have a Gyarados.
Mm-hmm. That'll be awesome.
And then it'll be giant.
No, we need to go south.
What happens if we go north? What is north?
What is
Actually,
north?
pull up the map. We haven't looked at the map like ever.
It's in the
I
bag.
remember the layout of the first couple of zones, but now that we've gotten here, I'm kind of lost.
They really should make the town map a completely separate tab. Use this item.
Okay, so that's
Saffron.
That's Saffron City.
But usually you shouldn't be able to reach
I don't
Saffron
think we
City.
can. I think we'll go in the gate guard. We'll be like, no.
No, you're not far enough along. Because on our journey, yeah, we should definitely be going down this way.
We go to Saffron well before we go to Vermilion City.
Oh, did they change up the map?
No?
Celadon.
Yeah.
Celadon's really early
Yeah,
on.
we're going for Celadon, sort of. I don't think we can do Saffron yet. Let's just go
we
up.
can't do the Saffron City Gym because you need to do everything with Lavender Town and Sabrina and stuff, as I recall.
Yeah,
So
I don't
Celadon.
recall very well, but yeah.
The Celadon has Erica as the gym leader.
If the Pokemon you're walking with suddenly stops as if it's surprised, it means it found its thing.
Hello, Gate Guard.
I'm on guard duty, and I take my duty very seriously. But gee, am I ever thirsty. I wish I had some tea to drink.
Oh.
Hold on, kid. There, kid. I'm afraid I can't let you pass here.
We need to
Aha!
we need to give him tea.
I am not bound by the rules of this universe! Into the light!
Oh, and I can't. You see, you are my imaginary friend.
I don't exist! This is a quandary, and it's quite concerning.
That's why you can't interact with
Luckily,
the
I will
physical
fill the
world.
void of my own existence with more money.
Or watch you just be the ghost of the original Pokemon Trainer or something. The original Red.
I
Would
think
it
we
be
actually run into Red in this game.
Oh, okay, because
He's probably going to be on, like...
it would just be creepy if, you know, Gary was doing the whole, oh, my best friend.
what?
Ah,
There we go. I thought we were going to get a double battle with the two.
Me? Well, okay, I'll play. I didn't ask you to. But yeah, we need to bring the guy some tea. I noticed that, yeah, there were guards and such in the old game.
Yeah, yeah. That would, like, block
wanted-
you.
Yep. Picnicker Isabel. We sent out Charmander.
I don't know. I've just never been wild about Charmander's design. I think a lot of it has to do just with the fact that...
It's the mouth.
I think it's the head
unfortunately.
shape, actually.
Yeah.
Especially in some of the old illustrations. They look
Oh,
very
and I don't
weird.
have the bubble move. I'll eventually have to get the bubbly... What do they call it? The bubbly...
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't think you needed it. I really don't.
Watch Eevee get to level 100 before
We're done.
anything else.
Could happen.
Slam. You got an old mood for Slam? Slam is the one that does damage to yourself, correct?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I would get rid of double kick for Slam.
Okay.
Because double kick just does 30 damage twice. Slam does a fair bit more. I think there is like an accuracy reduction with Slam. I don't really know. I'm mainly only going to be using
Plant wants to learn poison powder. Oh, wasn't there a point where you could get sleep powder, poison powder, and stun powder? The stun powder. Which one? Do you like poison powder?
I wonder if they changed how wrap works. Honestly, I'd say get rid of poison powder. It's going to be almost completely useless in the series to begin with.
You don't want poison powder?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be helpful. Because here's the thing: how many Pokemon are going to live long enough
to get poisoned?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
for it to do a substantial amount of damage.
Like,
things just didn't work out.
Like, I don't know if this uses the old mechanics for Wrap. Do you remember how grossly overpowered Wrap was back in the day?
Mm-mm.
It would just flat out stun their Pokemon for the entire duration. Huh? You want to talk to me?
Yeah, well, you also couldn't change your Pokemon in battle.
You couldn't do anything
run away.
until Wrap was up. And if you were paralyzed, your Pokemon was just stuck there. It was awful. Okay, Wrap is no longer broken. Ah.
Bellsprout. Bro.
No! It must die. Kill it with money!
Money.
Kill the false one.
This is the false plan. Not your plan.
Yep. I'm hoping to get Reciteer a little bit faster than Eevee. Because Reciteer is going to do way less damage than Eevee. Mm-hmm. So that way we'll always get 2.
2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits in as opposed to 1. At some point I'd like to find somebody else, probably, than a Pikachu to do the cash moneying, but that's okay. It stinks. I couldn't beat your challenge.
Yeah, we have been making pretty much about twice as much money.
Told you.
By
it's like a 50% increase. It really depends on how tough the enemy is we're hitting. I want to fight a rock type.
Vermilion.
This way.
Oh,
hey! Right. Vermilion was Lieutenant Surge and then the SSN.
Yep. I just caught a Squirtle that was always getting into mischief. I think it needs a good trainer to set it straight. How about I talk to you about when it... Oh, when... sorry. Starting to read for the night. How about I talk to you about it when you've caught at least 60 Pokemon? Now, is that 60 Pokemon, like, including the ones that we've sent off to Professor Oak, or do we have to have them on
just
hand?
60 Pokemon total.
So she's gonna... So they're pretty much just
giving us the 3 starters.
Handing you the starters.
Well, we caught the Bulbasaur.
We caught a Bulbasaur, but you could have...
We could have gotten one from someone.
Yeah, that was... But they always seem to be tied to the amounts of Pokemon that you'd captured prior.
Yeah. Did you see it? The SSN is in the harbor right now. I can feel the pull on my soul from here.
Oh, you're still going with the whole it's a ghost ship that wants to eat people's souls?
If you're new to training Pokemon, you should give my place a little visit. It's an empty house, but I've rented it so people can use it as a place to gather and share tips.
That doesn't sound suspicious.
I like to call it the Tip Shack.
What's in here? Probably just someone's home.
Oh, hey, that's an option. Can I?
Wait, what?
Somebody reminded me. Oops, this one.
Oh,
Bag.
the candies, because you did get some
Yeah,
candy.
we have a whole bunch of candies.
So does that just up your stats?
Candy jar.
Candy jar.
Okay, rare candy, quick candy.
XL.
Speed by 1. Huh, interesting. Okay.
How swift is Eevee?
Not a clue. Let's see. Party. What is Eevee's speed? More details. Eevee's speed is 57.
Okay,
so I think Reciteer might be faster at this point. I'll get it up a little bit more just to account for growth.
Huh. I don't know if that was your phone or something else. Going...
I mean, it could be the facility outside. They'll make,
You're really putting a lot into this Pikachu.
Gotta go fast! The only use Racketeer will have is making us money.
Okay.
Look, I'm down to commit to these things.
Okay, so that's about how... I fed a Nana berry to a wild Pokemon, and it seemed to calm the Pokemon down. It stopped jumping around, so I was able to aim with my Pokeballs easily.
Oh, so when they're jumpy,
You use
we
the
throw
Nana.
berries at them. That's actually helpful.
There's another one of those oddish plants.
You know, you have a better chance of catching a Pokemon with a Great Ball than with a Pokeball. Even then, it's not a guaranteed catch, of course. Can we not talk to tip NPC, Shell?
Okay, fine. This is about the... Right.
Yeah, it's just the ring
Is this
color.
the house that he was referring to that
No,
he rented out?
just almost every NPC in the game just has tips instead of actually interesting stuff.
But some
It's one thing I've never liked about Pokemon.
of them have quests or trades, but
Rare,
very
yeah,
rarely.
but they're usually in Pokemon centers-ish. It varies. But like,
There's the mart. Want to see what's at the mart? Oh
Sure.
wait, is that just a... Oh, that's probably someone else's Machop
yeah,
walking around.
be cool if we could catch them.
I don't know
there.
if I've ever seen this lady before. Is she one of the beauties, as they call them?
Yeah.
I think Pokemon can be good or bad. It depends on the trainer.
Yay.
Oh.
Real elucidating.
Okay.
On Game Freak, give us some cool lore.
I'm here to buy.
Okay, now Great Balls. We're gonna need more.
Okay, just looking at...
Can you buy like 5 lures and then spend the rest of our money on Great Balls? Because pretty much between sessions, I'm just gonna grind up the Pokemon that are lower level than Eevee. And just go catch a bunch of things. I'd like to see if I can get some more Sparklies. And don't forget, buy them in stacks of 10. Stacks of 10? Stacks of 10.
Tax it only
Gotta
10.
get the Premier Balls, even though they're mostly useless to us. That's 11 balls for the price of 10.
1 Premier Balls, but so they really just wouldn't give you 2 Premier
No,
Balls?
they don't. It's actually really annoying.
Okay, 1 more batch. And then I'll go.
Because, yeah, I actually kind of burned through them rather quickly.
Well, it's because instead of using 1 Pokeball per battle, you're using 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And
Well,
some
you have
that's
the
just
chance
because
of
aim.
missing, you have the chance of it busting out more often. Oh! You can now buy balls in multiples of 10 and get the full amount. Really? That's a good fix.
Thank goodness.
I hated that old system.